Dan, it's my first time on here. Oh man, but yeah, man. First and foremost, I just want to say, man, shout out to all you brothers, man, who've been. I'm not gonna say requesting me to make on like to get on YouTube, but to make a YouTube or whatever. You know what I mean? So yeah, man. I was gonna release this on Father's Day, but I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna be chilling on Father's Day, so I'm gonna just upload it now. Um, I'm gonna just talk about like the importance or talk about how important a father is and how fathers don't get their credit. You know what I mean? Especially the black fathers. Like the black father, I mean, truth be told, the black father does not get talked about. You know what I mean? And we can go into the different reasons why. The main one being is because like they don't want to give the man any credit for anything. You know, like from how the household is ran to how the kids turn out and things like that. Like they don't want to give the father his just due. And like I was telling the brother yesterday, um, or like I tell brothers in general, like, you know what I mean, when you have the father there, like no matter if he has a son or a daughter, like he can show the son how to be as a man or show him, like the certain tools and assets on how to be a man. And when he's a boy or when that father's son is a boy, he looks at his father like, damn, like that's what I want to be like. You know what I mean? I want to be like my dad. And if he has a daughter, the daughter will look at him like, oh, like when I get older, I know what to look for in a man instead of trying to find love in the wrong places or trying to fill a void in all the wrong places. So yeah, that's one of the main key factors of the father being so important in the home. And yeah, man, like what's today, Thursday? So it's what Friday said, like 3 days before Father's Day. Like I remember a month out from Mother's Day, you know what I mean? That you was hearing like all these not TV deals, but all these like deals at stores and everybody posting about it. But here it is, 3 days before Father's Day. I haven't seen not one yet, but that's all right though. You know what I mean? If ain't nobody else gonna do it, I'm gonna do it. You know what I mean? Reason being is because I've been blessed and fortunate to have had and still had, well, to have had my father growing up, and I still have him to this day. And with me being a father myself, you know what I mean? Like it's a lot of things I've noticed. Like that's one of the main ones. Like, and I remember I was talking to my uncle about it too, like some years ago. I was like, man, we really don't get the credit we deserve. You know what I mean? Cause like I say, man, we like without the father, man, like the ship doesn't run smoothly without the father. You know what I'm saying? And like people can say, oh, you can raise a child without a father. No, you can't. Both both parents play their key roles, and they both bring different like those different factors or elements to the table. But you can't have a home and a family running smoothly without the father. It's like trying to have a car running with no engine. You know what I mean? Or having a car running with no oil. You know, like you need the engine, you need the oil, you need the gas, you need all those things. You know what I mean? But yeah, man. So just like the importance of a father. Well, we're in a society where the women are praised. Well, I'm saying praised or put on a pedestal. You know what I mean? So they kind of want them. They don't want the man in the picture at all. So it's like that's why you not. And I already know Sunday you're not gonna see in the Father's Day post. If you see some, you gonna see a few. So you mean to tell me it's not any good fathers out here, but everybody named mama has a good mother? Come on now. I'm not saying that every man who can procreate with a woman is a father, because it takes more than that to be a father. But at the same time, um, what was I about to say? Yeah, but at the same time, it takes time, it takes effort. You can't just throw money at a child to be a parent. You know what I mean? Like you just can't give them whatever they want, or you just can't give them toys or whatever, and just think that that's gonna be okay. You like children are a child, and children are an investment. You know what I mean? And with that investment, you know what I mean? The child is like a stock. My bad. That's my other phone. But yeah, yeah, like a child is like a stock, right? You know what I mean? You put your time and your effort into watching that stock grow. You know what I mean? Or I think a seed will be a better a better analogy. You know, like it starts as a little mustard seed or whatever, and then take your time, you water it, you give it proper sunlight, the proper care, the proper intention, and the more it grows and grows and grows, you know what I mean, that child or the children grow into their own people. So, you know, a father does that. And to kind of give a little background about myself, like I say, man, I was blessed and fortunate to have had my father growing up and still have him to this day. But man, where I'm from, a lot of people I know, man, they don't have their fathers, man, unfortunately. And a lot of dudes I grew up with are either dead or in jail. Mind you, me, I'm just 23. You know what I mean? So, and that was one of the main things my dad told me. He always told me, don't get involved with the streets or the street life, because that has either one or two endings. You either gonna end up in a coffin or you're gonna end up in a jail cell. And as soon as I graduated high school, I was like, it was crazy too. Like I would see on the news, oh, this person, life with no parole, 19 years old. This person, life without parole, without the possibility of parole, 22 years old. I'm like, damn, man. Like, man, you're not even 25 yet, man. A lot of cats really don't even hit 20, man, and they spending the rest of their life behind bars. You know what I mean? So having a father does eliminate those factors. And especially the black father. The black father is the most underrated person on the planet, you know what I mean? And it's not even close. All fathers, yeah, but especially the black father. Like, people are actually surprised, like, from experience. Like, I have a daughter, so when when I take her out places, people are like, oh, that's your daughter? And I'm like, yeah, like, I'm not stupid. You know what I mean? Like, I know it's like that underlying factor, because I guess the stereotype, well, not the stereotype, but the thing is, you know, like young black men, or black men in general, but especially the young ones, when they have a child young, like they just have a child, or they impregnate a woman or different women, and they just run out on the children's lives. So when you have a young man like myself who's there for his daughter, his child or children, you know, it's surprising. But like I said, it's all good. And that also ties into why I say I don't accept compliments. Is because, man, I remember when I became a father, bro. When I tell you I got it. Like, man, I'm not gonna say everybody was talking shit, but I say over 97 to 98% of people were talking shit, and I'm like, but these are the same people that they congratulate me now, or they see how my daughter is towards me, because my daughter and I mean, you know, with the blessings of the Most High, we have a great relationship. I can't go nowhere though. Meaning that, and what I mean by I can't go nowhere, I gotta tell her when I gotta go to the bathroom, because she gonna think I'm gone. Ain't that something? 2 years old, man. 2 years old. I'm like, I gotta tell her when I'm going to the bathroom. Ain't that something? Damn. That's a blessing though, man. Yeah, man, children really are a blessing, man, because that's you all over again. I'm not gonna say reincarnation, but what I will say is that's you all over again. You know what I mean? Like that's pretty much you watching yourself grow up all over again. You know what I mean? Now I remember my dad and them used to say that when I was younger. I didn't know what they meant, but when I became a father, I'm like, yep, I see what you're talking about. And I tell my dad that all the time. I was like, man, everything you told me when I was younger, I see exactly what you're talking about. I see exactly what you're talking about. And that's also one of the main reasons I love him, man. You know, because he was one of those people who, you know, he's always been there. You know, he's always been like that voice of reasoning, or that voice of reason. He's always been kind of like that calming factor. I look at him and I try to emulate him in many ways. And one way being is his mental strength. You know what I mean? Because mentally, man, I don't know anybody mentally stronger than my dad, man. I'm not going to even get into everything as far as that. But yeah, man, I'm just seeing him. I remember being a kid, seeing how he moved and how he handled situations, and I'm like, man, like, how did he do it? Like, even me having experiences now as a father, or what I've experienced so far as a father, I'm like, man, how did he do it? You know what I mean? But people don't understand, like, that does a lot for the child too, because when that child sees and knows that the father puts in time and effort, you know what I mean? Like, that really affects, well, I don't want to say affects the child, but when that child gets older, like, they think back and reflect, and they like, damn, like, dad did all that for me, man. That's why I say it, man. man, I thank God every day that I have, man. Still have him to this day. We still close. We be talking a little mess to each other, but I mean, it's all fun and games though, man. I mean, it's nothing bad. But yeah, man, that's why I say, man, the black father is so important, especially in the times we in, man. Like the times we in, man, with all these. I mean, let's just call a spade, man. We all know what's going on from all these females, like objectifying themselves on social media. And that was also one of the main reasons why when I found out that when I found out I was gonna be a father and I knew she was gonna be a girl, I was like, nah, man. Like, I didn't wanna be a reason why my daughter objectified herself or try to fill a void because I wasn't there or just because me and her mama not together, you know what I mean? Like, and try to fill that void, oh, my dad wasn't there, so I'm gonna go look for love in the wrong places, you know what I mean? Yeah, I thought about all that. People like, damn, like, you thought about it like that? Like, yeah, you know what I mean? Like I said, I'm young, but I'm a what they call that? I'm not a reactive thinker, I'm a proactive thinker, you know what I mean? I think on shit before it happens. Stuff. Well, fuck it, don't matter. We grown. But anyway, yeah, man. Yeah, the importance of black fathers, man. I feel like it was something else I was gonna say too. Yo, yeah, man. And like growing up, and this is mainly just like an appreciation for my father and shouting out all the good fathers like myself, my father, many other fathers I know personally, man. Like I say, man, we don't really need a day to kind of like show the sacrifices and hard work we make, like the long nights, the early mornings, you know what I mean, the times where we go without to make sure that our children have, and rightfully so. That's what you're supposed to do. That's what you're supposed to do as a parent. You're supposed to make sure that your child has a better life than you did. You know what I mean? So, yeah, man, I just remember my dad working crazy hours, man, when I was younger. Still coming home, spending time with me. I have a football game or something, he'll be front row or he'll be on the sideline, you know what I mean? And, you know, whether I had a school program or like a graduation or like something going on in school, he was always there, no questions asked. You know what I mean? That's why I say, man, I thank God that I have him. But, yeah, man, I think that's pretty much it on that. To kind of sum it up, the black father doesn't get the credit he deserves, but that's why I say we don't really need to rely on external validation or credit, because people only want to give you credit when you're not here to receive it. I'm gonna say it again. The thing about credit is people only want to give you credit when you're not able to receive that said credit. So that's why it's just best to be self-validated. If you look in the mirror and you know that what you do as a man, what you do as a person, you know what I mean? Like, you know you handle your business and you reap the benefits for that from your child or your children, you know what I mean? Turning out to be good people. That's all you can ask for. But yeah, man, shout out to you brothers, man. And I appreciate y'all for asking me to get on YouTube. It feels good to actually talk like straight through without being interrupted on the story time, or kind of have like certain parts blurred out or edited out or whatever. But yeah, man, and shout out to all the fathers, man. You know, like I say, our hard work doesn't go unnoticed. And like I said, we don't need to be thanked for it. We don't need to be given attention to it or attention for it, because like I say, like when something has value, it's not accessible to everybody. You know what I mean? Because if it's accessible to everybody, then what's the true value in it? You know what I mean? So, like I say, man, it's best to be self-validated. Give yourself flowers. Nothing wrong with patting yourself on the back. You're supposed to. You know what I mean? You're supposed to say, damn, I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. I'm handling business. My child and my children are taken care of. Everything's good. You know what I mean? So, yeah, man, like I say, shout out to all y'all brothers, man. Q Speaks Facts, Brother Bruce, Trent, The Truth, all y'all brothers, man. I love y'all, man. Yeah, man, I was gonna upload this on Father's Day, but like I said, I ain't doing nothing, man. I'm laying down that whole day. I've been grinding, bro. I'm tired now. I'm tired now, bro. But yeah, man, shout out to y'all brothers, man. I'm out.